So, Amber Heard, she was in the Hamptons, but guess where she was shopping? TJ Maxx.
Well, it's better than Walmart.
In the Hamptons.
Yeah, that doesn't even sound right.
Is there a Walmart? Is there a Walmart in the Hamptons?
We have a Kmart, I think it
okay.
is. Yeah. There might be a Walmart, maybe in Riverhead. Anyway, the actress was seen bargain shopping. She owes a lot of money to the ex-husband, Johnny Depp. I think, what, $8 million in damages? Sources told the Post that Amber is broke because of hefty legal fees associated with Johnny's defamation trial. The Aquaman star's lawyer has also admitted that Amber could not afford to pay damages to the Pirates of the Caribbean actor. I mean, what do you think? Does this make news? I feel sorry for her. Like, leave her alone. So she's at TJ Maxx. It's not the end of the world.
No, I mean,
it's not. What if she was a bargain shopper before and we just didn't know it? Maybe she'd always gone to TJ Maxx and now all of a sudden it's news because she's sort of involved in this. I sort of wonder if Johnny Depp is actually expecting that $8 million. It almost seems like it's for him, whether he gets the money or not, you know, he doesn't necessarily need it. I don't know the intricacies of his finance, but he was making $25 million a movie, so it's sort of unclear exactly what's gonna happen with that part of it.
I think it was him saving face. Sorry to cut you off. It was him saving face, right? Like, you basically put dirt on my name, and a court agreed with him. And I don't think she was shopping at TJ Maxx with Johnny. It was like Johnny Depp to TJ Maxx. We would have seen that. TMZ would have put that out there if she was shopping at TJ Maxx.
Hey, but she was in the Hamptons.
I got
I got to find out if she's got a house there or she's staying with friends or she's dating somebody. But I agree with you too, Shawnee. I think that Johnny Depp just wanted his name back. He wants to work again, and he'll make that $8 million back like that.
Quick.
You know, they say that sort of what happened in this trial, for better or worse, is essentially a blueprint for other sort of high-profile figures who've been accused of sexual assault, where this is sort of the way you could theoretically clear your name. It's not a battle in the media. It's take it to the court and let's go under oath and let's sort of see what happens. And if you've got enough money to make sure it happens, then if you're one of the people who've been accused, like a Johnny Depp or a high-profile individual, this is a way now that clearly you can sort of clear your name.
Yeah, and I guess the larger issue is like the Me Too movement. I mean, if this trial would have happened in 2019, it might have had a different outcome.
It would have been a wrap.
I mean, 2019, there was no due process for anybody who was accused of being, Me Too. It was you were completely, found guilty in the court of public opinion, and then basically you had to go to some like redemption doctor. It happened to a friend of mine, and like the redemption doctor was asking for like $100,000. I mean, it was like,
my goodness.
And then and I was like, then what do you do? Like after you pay $100,000, who says you're okay? Like to go back to get a job? Like,
what's the prescription?
What's the prescription? Like that whole thing kind of fell apart. Like even the Time's Up, legal defense. You had a number of women who had to resign from the board because they were,
Yeah.
There were some allegations about them being friendly with Governor Cuomo and things happening with that. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like everything is kind of in flux right now.
Yes.
Do you feel that way?
But for men who were wrongly accused, I think they should get their justice.
Well, we'll see.
They deserve that.
They'll see.
Like anyone else.
Yeah.
Right?